Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. Tonight, it's a compelling late-season clash here in Week 16, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Tight, 19 tight, ready, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, Panther 11, 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one too low.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football to win last week, so naturally he's going to come out throwing here, but that time they couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go street. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A nice throw by the rookie from Georgia. He's got his mates a first down here.
First down.
Here we go. Check. Cougar 19. Check. 70 Ranger. Trap 60. Three.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Back to throw again. That one complete to McConkey. Touchdown, Falcons! Lad McConkey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And for right side here, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 25 yards that time.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Check. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer.
Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Cut 19.
2nd and 1. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. He'll look to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Pierce has got it.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Irving. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And a first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one.
From the 20, here's second and 5.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here is complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here we go. Shot, go.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Buccaneers 14, Falcons 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out on the other side of the field.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Slot man moves right. They go play action here on first down. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
They'll give up the gut for Murray. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Let's go. Up, Mikey, 18. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18. Warriors. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And taken into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Bucky Irving,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ready? Get up.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ready, Lions. Don't see me. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
It's a gain of 20. And the Falcon first down.
Get up. 18 Cardinal. 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw now on first down.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. There he goes, right side. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Extra point forthcoming. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Falcons 7.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt. Go.
They'll set up a throw. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
18, 5, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come 19, come 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to add a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll drop to throw.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
They're going to try and throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is caught. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. To throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. so for the Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucs take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after here coming up. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This going to be returned from the 2.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's track him 60. Kevin Viking.
He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. They're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Alert! Let's go!
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback, and you're able to see the route develop.
And he's able to get across midfield and down to the Buccaneer territory. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
1st down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Robinson up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Go.
Now back to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. That's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 4.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now they'll throw here. Out they go. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
70, hot 70. 18, 5 here.
Now they send a man in motion right. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
Falcons 14.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Second and 13. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. They're going to look to throw. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
6 yards.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be Falcon football.
Ready, break.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. Partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's third down.
65 catch, 65. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense. But whistles are going to blow the play dead. Since it was 4th down, a fumble cannot be advanced by another player. But fortunately, they will have enough to keep the first down.
Ready, ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go. Bronco 80, come 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw again.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Ready, break.
2nd and 10.
Step, here we go, step. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Warriors, 70. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. The offense on 3rd down today. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
18, Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
76, Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, Bird. Right there, right there.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
To the right side, catch made by Abuja. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week, and well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here, and they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Motion into the backfield. They'll fake the end around and look to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That goes out wide to Murray. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
19 Tiger. 72.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
They get this out left. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
85. The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this will be caught. Will forget taking the knee. So late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the